We're doing book 6 from the set of 100. This is Blake, and I suspect it's William Blake. This is an English artist. The thing about this artist is he wrote the words to Jerusalem, which is an official national anthem of England, and I don't think he wrote the melody. And what it is, the song Jerusalem, you're not going to believe what it is when I tell you what it means. What it means is that amongst the dark satanic males, meaning the Industrial Revolution, there is still Christ in England. And it also goes on to say, did those feet in ancient times walk upon England's mountains green? It goes on to say that Jesus came to England. Now, it's all very ha. But because Jesus was buried in the tomb of Joseph of Arimathea's tomb, he was a wealthy merchant and was known, they were friends, known to each other. Jesus didn't have his own tomb. Because he was known to Joseph of Arimathea, there is evidence to suggest that Jesus, prior to his Christian activities, was working for or travelling with, not as a missionary, was dealing with Joseph of Arimathea, who was a trader of tin from England, Cornwall, and some people think that he came to England on that one of those boats. Whether it's happened or not, who knows? There is evidence in Glastonbury, the Glastonbury Thorn, for example. There is some evidence or legend to suggest that Jesus did come to England, however unlikely it sounds, and that is what the song is about. And the church in England, not the Church of England, the church in England is one of the earliest churches of all, and predates all or many of the established churches. That is what William Blake was trying to say in that song, Jerusalem. Okay, so we go back to his paintings. They all have a very strange look, and I think you could say they have a spookiness. The spookiness is because they are laced with this religious undertone, and Blake is trying to invigorate Britain with Christianity. So he was 1757 to 1827 and lived in a Protestant country called the United Kingdom, where the Catholic faith was permitted, but very, very slightly constricted. And there was a mixture of different Protestant types of church and Catholic churches as well. And the Industrial Revolution got going, and people soon started to forget about religion, and soon started to get more interested in drinking alcohol and making money. And he was trying to just remind everyone that there was spirituality. He wasn't necessarily pro any of the churches. He wasn't acting for the churches. He was just commentating from the sidelines and portraying some of these legendary things and spiritual things. So they have a very spooky look to me. I don't actually particularly want to live with one of them, but as an artist, as a British artist, I think that he's really important and quite original. And in his era, there were furniture makers trying to do the same thing. William Morris, for example, they were trying to remind everyone that they could have simpler things in life, simpler forms of decoration and furniture. And it was a sort of rebellion, if you like, social rebellion against the power of the empire, the established church, the Industrial Revolution. It wasn't the temperance movement, but it was all sort of at the same time. Okay, I hope that all makes sense to you. I think he's interesting, this guy, and that's just starting to become extremely expensive. Only in the last few years you could get Blake things, prints notably, but and pictures too. But even the prints now just starting to go crazy in the last few years. There is an awareness of who he was. Okay, thank you.